Hey Scorpio, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot, and we're back in the car. This is your October 2024 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will, therefore you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching, or you yourself, Scorpio, feel that the rules are in the reverse, please reverse them, take what applies, and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you. Oh? A commitment, a relationship. Let's see. I don't know why this needs to be shuffled a little bit more. All right. Let's go. Bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Swords, and there you are, Scorpio energy. So with the Page of Swords, this could be curious, waiting to see what's going to happen. The Page of Swords is normally a card of how do I say? Like he's curious. He's the spy of the deck. Now he could also be about communication, very blunt communication. Could be witty even. So let's see. Currently, you have the Queen of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo. Doesn't have to be. This could be your energy as well. With the Queen of Wands, this is one who's attractive, and she attracts. This is also a card of feeling confident. And I'm very drawn to this cat here. So with the Queen of Wands, with the cat over here, this also represents intuition. So let's see. Good morning. Six of Wands. Carlos, I'm not doing personal readings. Sorry. Six of Wands is your challenge. So your challenge is to... interesting. You know how I said the Queen of Wands gets attraction, or she's attractive and she attracts. The Six of Wands is also a bit about getting attention. So there could be some sort of challenge in getting that attention. Now, the Six of Wands is also about victory, success, and winning. But that's the challenge here. We'll see. You have the Two of Swords in the foundation. So you might be ignoring things that are going on around you. Maybe there's just, I don't know, just things that you don't want to give your energy to. Maybe you're being more mindful of where you're placing your energy. The Two of Swords could also be a card of a stalemate. So for some of you, maybe you're dealing with a situation where you feel like there is, like, I'm not really winning here. You know, I'm not seeing this as something that's... I don't necessarily think that you feel it's a complete loss either, but I just feel like you're shifting your focus onto something else. But the Page of Swords ultimately does say that there is still a little bit of curiosity there. Now, this could be somebody else. We'll see. In the past, you have the High Priestess. Intuition. There might have been things that weren't being said, or maybe things that were hidden. And it's another card of observation, but it's a little bit different than the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords, he's watching, he's kind of like stalking, spying, etc. He wants to know. But the difference with the High Priestess is she's observing, but she already knows, right? Because it's the card of intuition. Morning. Queen of Cups on your mind, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You have two queens here. We'll see what that is in a second. Wow, and you have the Ten of Cups as your outcome. That's really nice. So let's see what this Page of Swords is. Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. So you have 2 nines, which can break it down to be connected to the Hermit card, because that's number 9, which is a card about the self and solidarity. I feel like there's something here that you're still interested in, that you still want, that you still desire, that you still want to put in some sort of effort. Again, if it's not you, it's somebody else. Because the Nine of Wands can represent perseverance, and Nine of Cups is a wish fulfilled, right? Or feeling happy. But there is also a bit of feeling tired with something. Tired and wanting to just feel content. Possibly within yourself. Maybe not necessarily with another person as of yet, even though your outcome is that. Let's see what the Page of Wands is. For some of you, I want to say somebody knows that they were being selfish. I don't even know if that's exactly the word. Or they weren't considering you. Hello. Thanks, K-Money. Jesus does love all of us. What is the Queen of Wands? The Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The Moon, Pisces. And there's the King of Wands. So now we have a pair here. There's a little bit of uncertainty between you and another person. Because there's a little bit of an element of healing, of being patient and whatnot. But there's still a little bit of fear, lack of clarity, uncertainty. There could even be an element of trying to heal, trying to be patient with someone's fears. This is not too bad, actually. All right, what is this Six of Wands? Why is that the challenge? Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Pentacles. You could have gone back and forth with a situation where either, this could be you or them, I don't know. But the Seven of Wands is standing your ground. It's almost like pushing something away. And the Hierophant could be about a long-term commitment. Could also represent, you know, your beliefs, your rules within a connection, or maybe even for yourself, morals, etc. And then the Seven of Pentacles is about an investment. It's also just looking at the time that was spent to grow all of this and reaping those rewards. So there might be kind of like this push and pull, this a little bit of a struggle. And sevens can represent a spiritual struggle for some. And it would make sense because the Hierophant can represent your spirituality, religion, etc. For some of you, somebody made it seem like, oh no, I don't want commitment. But then also acted like they did. I also feel like for some of you, you might have put up some sort of boundaries within a commitment. Maybe with the Hierophant, you wanted something that was a little more, it doesn't have to be traditional. It could be, but it could also be that was a little more like, hey, you know, we have certain unspoken rules or something like that. Something a little more structured. Something that's worth investing in. And it's possible that you felt like this was being said, but nothing was really happening. Or maybe your boundaries were stepped all over. We'll see. What is the Two of Swords? Why is that in the foundation? Hey, Brittany. Oh, Britt, thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, tears. Oh, legit, I'm getting emotional. I've been really, really thinking about, I wish Like, my biggest wish would be to have tarot on YouTube as, you know, my my source of income. That would be so great, you know, make life a little bit easier. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So clarifying why it's all happening with the Two of Swords. I feel like you might have been dealing with a situation that was maybe a bunch of drama or chaos. Maybe somebody wanted it their way or the highway. Maybe it wasn't even portrayed as like it's my way, but kind of like I'm still gonna do what I want to do, which created conflict. And I feel like this was talked about with the Page of Wands. Now, this could also be about taking charge, which that in and of itself created conflict, which could have been internal conflict for someone or within this partnership. I feel like you kind of laid down the law. I feel like you laid down the law. And it's interesting that the Page of Wands is here because it's communication, but the Two of Swords can represent like a blockage. Like ignoring the situation. For some of you, you felt like somebody just brought in drama and maybe they were immature or maybe they were just looking for a good time and that's what it felt like. I think you're a little bit kind of seeing the situation for what it is and putting a focus more on you. Okay, so you have the Knight of Cups that just came out, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Cups. This is a lot of charming energy because the Knight of Cups is, although he's offering some sort of emotions, he's approaching with emotions, he's also very charming. Two of Wands, a decision, and then the Page of Cups, communication, an apology, and I love you. I don't know if in the past you've ignored this person's advances. Maybe you, oh, you know what it is? For some of you, you already knew this person's pattern. Let's see what else comes out. I think there were also talks about something long term because I saw the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe even like a building, I don't know, a family, building like a trustworthy relationship, or maybe even getting in business together or something like that. But there was talks in the past about something serious in regards to you and this other person. For some of you, you had other options. What is the Queen of Cups? Why is that on Scorpio's mind? Oh, just saw the Ten of Wands. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, Ace of Cups. Eight of Cups. Oh, goodness. Yes, you did. You caught the Scorpio live. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Eight of Cups. You know what it looks like here to me, Scorpio? If this hasn't happened already, and I mean, I am doing October reads, so it could happen sometime in this month if it hasn't happened. Even though this is on your mind, I almost feel like you know that there's going to be a new phase in regards to this relationship. almost like this time around, there's going to be a solid commitment. There's going to be a renewal of love type of thing. But then you have the Eight of Cups, which is kind of like turning your back on this and walking towards the Nine of Cups that showed up before. Let me see where that is. Oh yeah, it had the Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. Now, for some you don't even have your mind on other new things. I think, you know what, also, I think there's been kind of like broken trust. How do I explain it? Not just, let's say, okay, well, now I don't trust this person anymore. Let's say that that's the situation. But it goes a little bit beyond that. Kind of like, if you're being more confident now with the Queen of Wands, this could just be that in general, you're now like, I just don't trust anybody. I just don't trust anything, period. And I mean, like, kind of cliche to say that that is a Scorpio trait, but not all the time. There is a little bit of skepticism, a little bit like, being suspicious of everything. But I feel like, let me see, Six of Cups, King of Cups, wow, Eight of Wands. Like I said, this is definitely the person that you're dealing with. It has to be. Now, unless you're single or something like this, and you're meeting your counterpart, or somebody that just matches your frequency, matches your vibrations, and there might be kind of like a little bit of a hesitation. Do I go for this? Do I not go for this kind of thing? Oh, I'm glad it's resonating, Vicky. I want to know, though, for some of you, you know what this Eight of Cups is? Maybe you've rejected, maybe you've walked away from this. From, let's say this person says, oh, let's try this again, whatever. Or even if it's a new person. The Eight of Cups could be like, I'm emotionally detached now. You don't even necessarily, you could still be with the person right now. But with the Eight of Cups, you just feel emotionally detached. Kind of like, well, I've been hurt so much that I'm not even doing it on purpose to detach myself at this point. At this point, it's just, there's just so much hurt that the only thing that's going to really alleviate or maybe even bring me back is proof. Is to do away with this suspicion, to do away with this pattern that now is recorded in my head, is what it feels like here. I feel like somebody, though, this person, they're showing up as the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. And there is a lot of emotions here. There is love here. For some of you, you feel like you've dealt with a child. Let's see what this Ten of Cups is, because that's nice. I'm not sure what that question means. What is this Ten of Cups for Scorpio? Because that's your outcome. The Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Aries, Sag, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be these signs. But this is being enthusiastic about attaining something. Yes, it could be player energy, but I'm not sure as of yet that that's what this card is really implying. This is more of like, oh, I feel passionate about something. Let's go for it. Let's go do it. But maybe that'll die down. I don't know. But with the King of Pentacles, it kind of seems to be something a little more stable, because the King of Pentacles provides this security, whether it's financial, whether it's materialistically. He's very focused on what he can attain from his hard work. And then there's the Ten of Swords, which to me is always a card of suffering, right? Feeling backstabbed. However, there's light at the end of the tunnel, because if you see, sorry, right here, I didn't realize that this was in the reverse on the camera. If you see here, all of this is black, but it's kind of like fading away. I feel like somebody comes to the realization of the suffering that was caused here. Maybe you've rejected them. Okay, maybe you straight up said it. Maybe it was your actions. Maybe it was just, you know, the detachment of emotions. And maybe they were just feeling that you were looking at this as like, well, look at all of this. Do I really want that Ace of Cups? That's actually a good point, abundantly. And then you have the Judgment here. I feel like things end up balancing out, because there's a little bit of this up and down, but you already have the Strength card here, this almost like skill is kind of the word I want to say. Skill of knowing how to deal with the situation. See the Strength card? Notice how she's taming the beast, the lion. She's not using force. She's not doing anything. He's supposed to be considered, right, a wild creature. Yet she's taming him with her feminine energy, with her nurturing, her caring. Moving forward, getting justice and things turning around. I do feel, though, that Scorpio, that there's like a recognition of the suffering that was here. I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Let's see what else. Lesson learned also with this Ten of Swords. The World, Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Avoiding? What is the Seven of Swords? Ugh. I hate this card. Five of Swords. To clarify the Seven of Swords. I feel like this is, for some of you, this is not taking accountability. Not you. It's possible that this is what was happening. Somebody's kind of like running away from taking accountability. But I feel like this is like a past thing. Now, I also know that the Five of Swords is a card of feeling defeated. And it's a card of lack of trust. Like, who's going to trust this guy? Look at his face. And with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like I want to run away from that. I want to avoid that. For some of you, a cycle here is over. Now, it doesn't mean that the relationship is over. I mean, it could be. For some, it could be. But it's almost like having closure with a particular karmic cycle. Like, you even feel it energetically. You don't approach the situation the same way anymore. There's a different approach that you have towards the same situation. which that's pretty fantastic, because that's how you know either you healed from a situation or you've learned a particular lesson or you've gained skills to deal with something that in the past might have caused you some sort of pain. And for some of you, this detachment of emotions or not giving energy has left somebody feeling stressed out. The Tower, the Hanged Man, and the Magician. Yeah, this could have been like a sudden realization that somebody is having as well. Somebody wants to work things out. Wants to rebuild. I feel like there's an understanding that something was sabotaged. Because things could have worked out really nicely. And I feel like somebody really realizes the energy you've given them. Look, King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups. There's regret here. There's almost like a grieving. And this has become very difficult. So I think personally that's nice that you're in this energy of now being able to have this 10 of Cups as your outcome. Now, what you do with it is a different story. Because for some, you might feel like, no, I feel good right now. No need to repeat the same thing or anything like that. I feel like this is really just telling me more of the energy of somebody is kind of like in their feelings about the whole situation. There's like some sort of regret, guilt, things of that nature. Anyway, Scorpio, I gotta go. I will do Sagittarius. I'm not sure if I'll do it today. But if you resonated with the reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, and thanks again, Brittany. I really appreciate it.